What is up everyone? In today's video we will be going over my top builds for the Charge Blade and Title Update 1. Before we dive into the builds, I wanted to note that these builds are showcased with the purpose of being accessible to everyone. Therefore, I won't include curious upgrades to the armor due to it being too hard to get the desired results, and all the builds are open-ended in terms of the talisman. It is recommended to use a talisman with at least 2 level 2 deco slots, as all these sets will include so in order to optimize these builds. I will list on the screen recommended talisman skills so that you have an idea of what to prioritize in order to make the sets better. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. Now let's dive into the builds. Going into the first build, we are going to start off with a spinning axe build, which is my favorite way of playing the Charge Blade, and because this is a spinning axe set, we don't have to worry about slotting in guard skills. Therefore, we throw all our chips into attack boost, weakness exploit, and critical boost. We're also getting razor sharp so we can preserve our sharpness. Now, I will say this set can be a little tough to use because of Bloodlust, but the payoff is that we get 100% affinity in combination with Agitator and Weakness Exploit, so it's well worth it as long as you play smart. Another thing to note is that you can really use whatever Charge Blade you want. I like to use the Kimura Fine Blade because it has a great balance of raw damage, sharpness, and deco slot. Next we have our Impact File set. We're getting all the essential Charge Blade skills such as Guard, Offensive Guard, Artillery, Rapid Morph, Load Shells, and Guard Up. We also bolster our damage with Agitator, Weakness Exploit, and Attack Boost. Because this is really a one-size-fits-all type of build, you can use whichever Impact File Charge Blade you want. I will list some recommended Charge Blades on screen, but the notable ones that stand out are the Demon Lord Blade and the Abyssal Splitter. Now we're going to get into our Elemental File build, starting with our Thunder build. This build utilizes the Asylum Peel, and what makes this set great is the skill you get from using Narwa and Ibushi armor pieces, which is Storm Soul. Having level 3 Storm Soul gives a 15% damage boost to our Thunder damage on top of having 5 levels of Thunder attack and the other damage boosting skills we get from the other pieces. So you can imagine the damage output we get with this set, which makes for a great build to have in the collection. Next we have our Dragon build, which utilizes a Crimson Mech Wing and the same armor pieces as the last set, because Storm Soul not only gives a damage boost to Thunder but also Dragon, but everything else is pretty much the same. Going into our next set, we have our Ice build, which will utilize the Flicker Blizzard Whale. This set features some new pieces from the new title updates, such as the Golden Rathian and Silver Rathalos pieces. This is a pretty incredible set when you take a look at the skills we're getting, and this isn't including the skills you get from the talisman of your choice. What really completes this set is the Kushala Blessing skill, which gives us a 10% damage bonus to our ice damage. But that's not the only element that gets a bonus. We also get a bonus for water damage, which leads us into our water build. This build features the Armored Dread, which is one of the best looking Charge Blades in my opinion. All we did was switch the Charge Blade and the Elemental decos from the last set, which is very convenient. Again, we're getting a boatload amount of great skills which can be added to from the talisman of your choice. Lastly, we have our Fire build, which is going to utilize a Crawling Crusher. All of these sets just come together so perfectly, especially this one. All of the armor pieces of this set go hand in hand, and just like the other sets, we're utilizing an Elder Dragon skill to give us a boost to our elemental damage, which in this case would be the Teostra Blessing, giving us a 10% damage bonus to our fire damage, and that's on top of all the phenomenal skills we're getting. That's gonna do it for today's quick video. These are amazing sets you should have in the collection, especially if you're a Charge Blade fan. But other than that, please consider leaving a like if you enjoyed this video. I do my best to keep these videos short and concise. Subscribe to stay up to date on my content, and until next time guys, I'll see you in the next video.